Hello and welcome back to All Under Heaven. Unusually, I'm recording this episode immediately after having finished the previous one, so I know exactly what we need to be doing. We are going to declare a war on Shu. The reason we're going to declare a war on Shu is because they currently are the second most powerful group in China, so we're going to get rid of them. And then I've decided we're actually going to wait to form the hegemony until we have made 8 buildings, because then we can finish our Shape the Realm task, and then we can pick up a new one when we do the next coronation, which I think would make the most sense. So Shu's capital is right here, and it's already sieged for us? Oh, that's so nice of them. Well, we're going to steal that siege. Let's consolidate lands under heaven. Raise some troops. That army is like, oh my god, I'm trapped in the middle of enemy territory. A new host. With the death of the previous host, hurried whispers among the relevant organizers gather pace. I don't know what that means, but okay. As somebody was holding an event and that event has been cancelled due to somebody dying and then we inherited that person's land? Probably. Also, I need to keep ransoming prisoners. I got some new artifacts. Yep, destroy that. Yeah, I can probably destroy that one. Cool. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to give away that land. Yeah. I knew there was something in my head that I had to do here. So that'll be... Nope, that's the one we're keeping. Good try, though. We're going to get rid of this one. Zen Fan over here. Okay. Do I have another brother who wants it? Actually, you know what? Let's give this one to the locals. I'll give that one to a local Tangut, and then we will give them that land. Right, how many duchies do I hold now? It should be 2. 1, 2. Perfect. It's as many as we're allowed to hold without penalty. So let's do that. We're pretty much full on our troops, so we're going to head down here. Let's go. Also, am I leading? Nope. You're busy participating in my local examination. Am I now? I'm currently hosting a local examination, am I? That's unusual. That must be the I must have inherited that local examination somehow. Okay. It's another duchy. Dongji. Have I got full... It's my culture? Yep. I was going to say, do I have full cultural acceptance? Yep. So... Find another family member. You're not in my realm. Sorry, I didn't mean to click on that. I was just trying to click somewhere neutral. Feeling miserably. There you go. This family member. I am going to grant you Dongji. Wait, do I want to give you Henan? Henan's good though, right? Henan has the Grand Temple. That is pretty good. What am I holding on to over here? I'm holding on to them because I'm holding on to that duchy. Yeah, okay. I can give that family member this land. I mean, the renown bonuses will actually pass to us anyway. I lost the family member. But yeah, the renown bonuses will pass to us anyway because they're of my dynasty, so. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. It's this one. Give them that land. So them having a renown bonus should now come in here somewhere. Well, yeah, I guess it's not showing up yet, but yeah, it will, probably. Cool. What about now? I just unpaused and... Let's go for another second. Oh, examination's over. That's cool. Right, let me have a look at that now. Did it recalculate? It did, there you go. Now there's his 5%. Cool. Right. Finish our siege. we're now going to lead. And we're going to go to their capital, which we should be able to get nice and quick. I really wish I would stop inheriting things. It's because I have so many duchies directly underneath me. That's why I'm inheriting them. Otherwise, the kings would inherit them. But, yeah, it's a little annoying right now. But it's temporarily annoying. It'll fix itself over time. Right. Ransom you. How many people do I have left in my prison? 1. You give me a hook, and then you can leave prison. Right. I have now stolen the capital siege. So now I need to siege the other bit here, which is this one. Cool. Now completely stolen their capital siege. So they should actually be doing better in their other war, because I've reduced the other war's war score. Let's head here. Steal this one. Nice. Now head here and siege this one. Secrets are being exposed. I think this is the other war, right? Yeah, this is the Kingdom of Dali. I have no quarrel with the Kingdom of Dali. Yeah. It's 100% war score. Enforced demands. I've now taken everything that was under Shu. Which is quite a lot, really. Got 6 new artifacts. Let's get rid of that war banner. Ton of Imperial seals that I do not need. Right. Grand Chancellor, that's going to be my half-brother. Right. Transfer you. Don't need to designate a guardian for my son. I have a guardian for my son. It's just saying that I need to do one for him because he is in line of succession. So it's like, you might want to, but I don't need to. Right, what new duchies do I have? Duchy of Dongchuan, which is this one. So I could give that to this person right here. Appears to be in that duchy. Cool. What else do I hold? It's new. Duchy of Qishun, which I can give to one of these two. The Zhao Dynasty, Zhao House? Okay, definitely. Yeah, you can have that duchy. Bringing them back. Right. Cool. Now I can do some ransoming of prisoners. And chill. Someone now speaks Iranian. That's probably what Hindustan's language is, right? Which would make a lot of sense why a lot of people would start speaking that given what's happening here. Yeah. Yeah, I do like it. It's Chinese, Iranian, none. All of that speaks South Slavic. Wow, okay, that's wild. Anyway, and then Arabic in here. Okay. Nope. We will take the piety for saying no to those people. Oh, is that another duchy I inherited, or just a singular county which is very awkward and hard to find? Singular county that's very awkward and hard to find. Okay, it's this one. It's actually just a city holding. Okay. Just give that one away. Okay. Irrigation tanks are about to finish. I have a daughter called Lian Hua. Let's upgrade. Take 4 years. It's going to take 2 years. Let's do the one that takes 2 years. Right, and that'll get that. That'll be that building on its way. Hey, ransom. Accept. Also, we're making so much more money now, but I'm assuming that's because now we have so many more people paying us taxes. Cool. Burying the hatchet. Don't want to stop being rivals with this random person. Yeah, I mean, it was you who wanted to be rivals with me, I think. So, whatever. Take living off the land. That gives us more supply capacity, which I think stacks with logistician, which is great. So we're going to have 360% supply capacity. Pearl River is about to flood. This has build cost reduction on it now. -1%. This sword is just gathering a ton of different bits. What oh, the game crashed. I tried to look at the requirements and the game crashed. I haven't had one of those in a while. Just a straight game crash. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if the requirements don't work on that sort. That seems likely. Where do we reckon we were? Also, I'm not sure the game's going to actually load, so I might put a cut in here at some point. But where were we then? I think we were just unpaused for most of that, right? Yeah, we were unpaused for most of that. The war was over at least by 6 months, right? Yeah, we shouldn't still be in the war, I think, because time moves pretty quickly when we're on max speed. Yeah, I might have to redo that last building. Hey, it actually is loading quicker than it usually does. That's cool. Maybe. We'll see. There we go. We're back. We are still in the war. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. New Grand Chancellor. It's going to be you. Clear this out. Do that. Don't look at the requirements for any swords. Repair this. Okay. Ransom prisoners. Head here. Finish the siege. That's 100%. Enforce the demands. Already considering a proposal from you? Oh, the ransom proposal. Alright. Enforce demands. There we go. Clear this out. Right. Clear that out. Grand Vassal. Go in here. This one we'll give away to this person. There we go. This one. I thought there was a person to here. Yeah, one of you two would be fine. Grant you that duchy. Wonderful. Disband our army. Right, buildings, they're on their way. Drop a save in now that we've done this, so we have a save that's more current. There we go. Right. We can now see that we are 64%, next highest is 7%, which presumably means that I could, if I wanted to, claim the Mandate of Heaven. Yeah. Interestingly, yeah, it doesn't say anyone's going to be your vassal or anything here, so actually you probably want to make sure that you're, yeah, you've conquered it all before you do this, because it'll be a lot easier to conquer it before than later. Okay. Let's just chill. Say no to that one. You are now going to train commanders. I got this random one here, which I can now give away. Okay, I have a new son. That's cool. Actually, new son needs to be put on the side. Renbao, new son. There we go. Okay. Deliberately doing basically nothing and trying to let time progress. Because... Oh, I just inherited something. Because I want to see what's crashed the game. There's Pearl River. Okay. I think we're fine, because we're a little bit past Pearl River now. Right, Duchy. That's Duchy of Wuxi. Which I'm going to give to this person. Cool. Then I'm going to build the farms and fields here. Inherited another province. Going to enter Regency to deal with this Pearl River flood. No. That's fine. My brother died of a heart failure. That's you, Aaron. Oh, he was around for a while. Yeah, so they're now the people who hold Jiang thing over here. Alright, that's my nephew. Right, station men at arms. Oh, I inherited men at arms as well at one point. Oh, I see. It's not terrible inheriting some men at arms, actually. Means I don't have to pay for the initial setup. I don't need these guys, though. The rest of them I'm okay with. Wait, what else did I just get there? I just got a whole nother thing. Yeah, so you... gonna grant you... Nope, that's the wrong one. That one. There we go. Right. It's all fine. I must have another one somewhere. Yep. Arksay here. Let's grant that to a Tangut noble. I'm going to grant him all of the duchy. Still over. This is part of a duchy that I don't have, so let's just grant this one to a Bodpa noble. Alright, cool. How are we feeling now? Do I have somewhere else I need to station men at arms? Yep. So you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. Right, unpause. We're about to have big flooding. Yep. With a death toll of a lot of people. Pearl River flood down there. Progress was undone down there. We have the second impact for more deaths. There's the Exodus. We've had a lot of these events, so kind of know what happens. You have a lot of deaths, and then you eventually get to the recovery phase. Yep. Where now we can contribute to this. I can just ask my vassals to contribute. There we go. I'm not going to give you anything for that one. Cool. Let's do that. My daughter comes of age. Awesome. She's got a level 5 education. That's huge. This is now fully funded from that point of view. So it'll be done in 59 days. Pay ransom, that's fine. How many more people need to leave my prison? 4. There we go. Daughter can marry. She's gonna marry this guy. That's fine. Right. Cool. Okay. Clear out all of these. It's all fine. Right. What's this? Manipulate the grain market. Sure, I'll increase my tax. That seems good. Right. People are now at my prison. I want to declare war. I can hold court first, actually. I don't need you to increase cultural acceptance because we're already at 100%. We will ignore that one. Child of the court, we say somebody else can look after them. Wonderful. That's all fine. Right. I think we might be ready to declare war. Who are you allied to? You're allied to my nephew. Oh, you're allied to nobody, I see. Well. Now you have a war declared on you. Maybe you should have made some friends. Right. We'll attend this person's ceremony and get some renown. I'm now going to lead an army. I'm going to march directly up here. Right. Let's go. Now their daughter comes of age. We're going to see a lot of these daughters come of age things. Which is why I'm not paying too much attention as to who they marry. You know what I'm going to add in here? Just for now. Not you. There we go. That'll make life a little easier. You know what, you can marry the dwarf. That's acceptable. Right. Eminent eunuch. Okay. Well, this person is hailing from a humble Ovarkankianian family. Alright. So it's this person is a eunuch. Well, apparently he's excellent at it, so you know what? Be my eunuch. It's fine. There's going to be an earthquake in Binzhou? That's horrible. That's atrocious news. Get out of there as soon as possible. Keep the allocations the same, but my family members might die. Seek shelter. I can't seek shelter because I'm not inside my capital. Well, keep running. We fixed the Pearl River flood. That's cool. Unholy tremors. Yep, keep running. The Earth's Wrath. Yeah, so what do we get here? We get Lord Control and a terrible earthquake. Tons and tons and tons of negatives here. The quivers on Binzhou have reached their apex, wreaking havoc on the land. Homes and other edifices overturn en masse. Many who attempt to flee are crushed by trembling rubble. Destruction triggers a devastating chain of events with fire and civil unrest breaking out. Brave souls attempt to save those under the rubble, only to lose their own lives to the billowing smoke and fire across the prefecture. That is horrible. I'm going to continue to run. Death toll. So my half-sister is dead, as is my wife. Well, that's going to hurt stress-wise, given she was our soulmate and best friend. And my new eunuch. Wow, that's a lot of dead ones. Although my children have actually survived fairly well. My wife, not so much. There's a deep and endless hole in my heart. You, Xiu Shu, was a constant companion and confidant. And to have her ripped from my life feels like a mortal wound from which I will never recover. My hand clasped the note she gave me, the last note she will ever give me, I realized bitterly. I try to read it, but all I can do is move it away from my face, that the precious words contained within it are not washed away by my tears. Though there's a crowd of many mourners around me, I've never felt so alone. Well, I think we'll lose 12 stress and gain 20 stress. My sister also died. Yeah. And I got 40 stress from my wife, on top of that. Weak and brittle. Our fortifications are currently not great. Yeah. My children, though, they just tanked it. They just survived. I lost my influential eunuch. Child's grief. Lately, Yu Shouyi has been wandering around, lost in his thoughts. In his chamber, I find him crying into his pillows. What's the matter, my son? I ask as he begins to calm down. But did I lost a concubine as well, because he's the child of a concubine. Yes. What happens when you die? I just wonder if my wet nurse song is alright. Maybe she had to nurse for Mara now. Let's say surely she's in Nirvana now. And we had another collection of ones who died. Oh, no, now our sons died. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so now we're getting a death wave. Lose a ton of development. Torrential grief. I'm going to take frozen grief for 5 years. I hope it's for 5. Well, it's not for 5 years, though. Don't melancholic. Drunkard? Give me drunkard. Okay, it's another collection of deads. Yeah. We lost 2 sons there. This is now my player heir. He's burdened. Scholarly success eludes Yu Si Gong, his path full of thorns. To escape the constant feelings of inadequacy, he lets his mind wander to the soft clouds above. I've never seen that one. Alright. Too few spouses. Okay, Exodus. We now get extensive Exodus here. It's not good. And there's the earthquake. Ends in a couple days. Alright. So now we need to repair it. So now I go to people and say, hey, can you repair my province for me? He would say no, so I have to contribute to that one myself. Okay. And now I can't afford any of the rest of these. That's okay. And then I want to get you to raise control over here again. Right. Okay. So we've now funded it. So what bonuses have we got here? So we'd lose that negative, gain some stuff, and then every realm and county will gain development growth. And we don't get any of the other benefits here, unfortunately. But, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Take what we can get. Someone else. Do I think that my concubine is cheating on me? Probably not. No. Right. Win that one. Head into this army here. There we go. Recovery is complete. It lost all negative modifiers. That's nice. Head in here. Another quick siege. Next one. More prisoners taken in the siege. It's 100% war score. Enforcer demands. Grabbed ourselves another kingdom. Disband. I also got some more regalia that I can look at. Okay, so which duchy did I pick up over here? Picked up this one. So I can grant you Yukmo. Yingmo. Okay. And then I'm still over. This one. Yuzhou. So I'm going to grant that to this person. There we go. Wonderful. Now 1 over, but I should be 1 over because my stewardship's dropped. Alright. So now I need a new wife. Actually, the marriage court selection is not that bad. I just need to go maybe inheritable traits. It leaves us with 4 options. Oh, let's allow any age difference. But I need them to be an adult. Yeah, but we need them to be an adult here. It's a 7. Okay, sort by stewardship. I'm going to marry this beautiful person because I want a high enough stewardship stat that I'm going to lower my legitimacy level. How about you? Will also lower my will anyone not lower my legitimacy level? You won't. Okay. Okay, I'm going to marry her because it won't lower my legitimacy level. And I need somebody with a high enough stewardship that we can push ourselves up to being able to hold that extra holding. This is purely a marriage to push my stewardship up, and even then I'm going to have to go in here and I'm going to have to say manage domain. Wonderful. So now I can hold that extra holding. Right. Prisoners, let's get rid of them. Any of these positions unfilled? My guru is, so let's put in a new guru. New wet nurse. New palace attendant. Cool. Right. Clear these out. Yu Xuan comes of age. She is a virtuoso arbiter. Okay. Accept the ransom. 3 prisoners. Get my 50 gold. Get my 23 gold. Get my weak hook. Right. Clear those out. Okay. Anyone new who could be our concubine? Maybe. Nobody has like good traits here though. I'm just gonna make you my concubine for now. Right. Cool. So fine, can send a child to university. No, I can't. Have you seen the prices? If I want to send my player heir to university, it's me 2,250 gold. I can't afford that. No. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I could. Actually, it might be worth it here. If you send him to university, you also have to specifically pick who's going to educate him. So I would have to pick somebody who is, say, a genius to educate him. Are you a genius? No. In which case, you would not be a good educator. What if I do it in a different way? What if I do this, clear that? Wait. Find educator. Change guardian. Concubine, send to university. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah. So now she's specifically educating him, and we've now paid for university. Which I believe once you paid for once, you actually don't need to, like, keep the same educator. I think it's just a flag that sets from what the wiki says, so might be fine. Okay, 19 months left on that. Let's go. Oh, right, Cam and Dali have split. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, as one your neighbor, Dali, has won against your other neighbor, King Tulku, in a consolidation war. Oh, okay. So you're allied to all sorts of, like, my vassals. I see that's your vassal you're allied to. This one? My vassal. Okay. I'm going to take... Oh, you're the person... I have a truce with you. So it is literally the person I just took shoe off of. Alright. You're allied to who? My vassal. Alright, I'll have your land. Yeah, let's do a little consolidation. Let's raise some troops and let's go to war. Right. There we go. Make sure we're leading. And head south. Now going straight to this one. Alright. Also, yeah, what's our supply? Just to have a look at it here. It's 320. So we have living off the land and large granary. Wait. I thought this did stack with logistician. Supply duration 160. But maybe that's this? Maybe that's in here. Yeah, maybe that's the minus 61% in here. I was oh, yeah, I guess it's not capacity. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I guess I misread that one. I always thought it was capacity, but it's duration, which I guess is kind of similar but also different. This is really good for us, by the way, sappers. Archer siege progress is great because we have a whole bunch of archers. So they're going to mean that the siege is going to go super quickly now. We also now have the Fuguji hybrid culture from Khitan and Jurchen. Cool. Right down here. Your culture has discovered the knighthood fascination. Really? What's that? Another accolade. Ooh, and then knight effectiveness is up. So we can have another accolade if we want. Which means I can get the Watcher in the Hills back, potentially, if I do the Restore Accolade decision. Which is in here somewhere. Restore Accolades. There we go. So I'll make somebody appear and then they can take the accolade. Must not be at war, must not be a commander. Okay. I was just checking what was blocking us from doing Mandate of Heaven. Not that we want to do it right now, but you know, I want to make sure that we weren't missing anything, you know, vital. It's just because I'm doing other stuff right now. That's why. There we go. Put you in. So we now have a Watcher in the Hills. We'll search for a worthy successor to that now. Should generate another person. You give me this, I decline. Right. We have a new fascination. I'm in charge of this, I guess, which is why it's telling me. Did I want a heraldry? No. Your new fascination must be in here. Yeah, Royal Armory. I quite like cranes. Cranes is a good one. Let's grab cranes. I mean, it's going to take a while, but let's do it. Head in here. Defeat this random army. Next one. Next one. And then capital. Let's grab it. Increased control is finished. So that was up here. Yeah, there's some really low control ones over here. Let's help out with that one then. Okay. This is all fine. Prisoners can be ransomed, which we'll do in a second. I now have 100% war score. We will now enforce demands, taking all of that land. Look at that. Fantastic. Wonderful. Now we have new court artifacts. Oh, and I can put one up here. The wild boar hide. Nice, and I can destroy this one because we're not going to use it. Right, clear these out. It's all fine. I'm above my vassal limit. Doesn't seem possible, but I guess it is. Then I need to get rid of some duchies. So let's do that. In here, duchy. I just give that away to somebody. So let's give that away to you, and then I will grant you this duchy. Wonderful. Next one. Next duchy I want to give away is Luodian. Down here, which we'll do the same thing for. We will just... Actually, we'll generate somebody in a castle holding here. And then we will give them that. So generating someone in a tribal holding, because that'll probably make the whole thing a tribal duchy, which we don't want to do. We'd rather them be our government type. And then we'll do the same thing here. Now we'll grant you that duchy. Generating them in the duchy does mean that they'll be the same culture as a duchy, and you avoid a couple of the negatives that you'd usually have from like someone of a different culture holding the land, which is good. We're 2 over. What do I still have? Those are part of that, which is fine. This one down here. I have all of that duchy. So let's give it to a local Viet noble, which also increases cultural acceptance, and it does the same thing when you do it here. So we get an extra 3.5% cultural acceptance. Nice. Wonderful. Okay, and that's that all together. We're over our vassal limit by 6, which is, what, 60% penalty to your income? Is that right? Maybe usually, but it says it somewhere. Is it in here? Yeah, vassal levies minus 30%, vassal taxes minus 30%. So it's actually a pretty big hit to our money. Yeah, we'll need to figure that one out. But that's a problem for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.